the best play is just attack with the aerial responder and then cast the Wisp-Weaver Angel on the Cloud Blazer, because he'll double block the Cloud Blazer with these two. So I think Wisp-Weaver Angel is fine. Yes. Discard this. And I can attack with all these, and I can acrobatic maneuver back the Wisp-Weaver Angel, which would then bounce the Cloud Blazer. And then I would have 6. I would have 3 more mana left up for something. I could select for inspection his guy. Yeah, let's do that. I'll leave this thing back because he'll just double block and then I would be forced to cast this. He wouldn't take any damage. I'll go ahead and main phase this. And I can cast the Aviary Mechanic if I wanted to. Oh, and I can cast Animation Module now. This seems fine. Let us play an Aviary Mechanic. Yes. Bounce that thing. Play this thing. And at this point I can play the Panharmonicon if I wanted to. It's 4 attackers. I think I'll just play it safe and malfunction this thing. And the next turn I get to play Self-Assembler and another Self-Assembler. Or rather, I can play a Self-Assembler and then Panharmonicon if I draw a card. Okay, so that's just a blank for him, basically. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, so I can play 2 Self-Assemblers. So I can... And I also get to gain life off the Inventor Sphere because I'll have 3 artifacts, and then I can search up for another artifact. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. I think they'll punish me for this. He has 4 attackers, I have 4 blockers. Sweet! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's go ahead and get in for this much. Now let's cast this. Okay. Now we can cast the 9th Bridge Patrol, and then I think I'll just bounce the Tiger next turn. Okay, opponent cashes it in. Yeah, I think I want to do this. Because it makes this a 2-2. I get a servo, and I get a draw. No. Opponent's probably just going to pass the turn. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm going to always yield to that. Okay, this is a good draw. 4. Yes. Okay, counter. Yes. So they can start to win in the sky, so I can start giving this a counter. Inevitability. So now it becomes a question of, if he ends up drawing instant or sorcery, what does he want to kill? Does he want to kill the responder? Okay, he just packs it in, which is probably right. I have the inevitability. This card's excellent. Okay, let's draw a card. Jeez. Okay, that's sweet. I don't think I'm at the point where I need this yet, so I'm just going to play the animation module and pass. I'm still not in the time where I need a chump yet. Play this, and I'll play the goggles. Yeah. Okay. Let's play the goggles, and then I will use this like for inspection next turn. And pass. I should have done this with 4 blocks, in case he had a blossoming defense. Because if he has blossoming defense, I should get wrecked. Acrobatic maneuver, that's fine. So now what does our opponent have? Nothing, okay. So I can play this, give it a counter. And it gets the goggles on it. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Yes. Yes. So we have a 4-4, which we can make a 5-5 at a moment's notice. And then next turn we can blink the steed. This is crew 3. I'll just throw. Now we're in the stage of inevitability. God, that's so disgusting. He just has everything. Okay, that's fine. Angel and Iron League Steed next turn. Gross. Okay, that is a really good draw. I should have moved the goggles over to the self-assembler last turn. Oh no, he did it in turn, so I wouldn't have known. Yep. Let's chump block here. Take 3, go to 6. Okay, 8 mana. So I need to be able to pay 1 to get a blocker. So I can't play the Patrol and the Angel. 5, 6. Well, I can't equip the goggles because I have to pay 1 to get a servo. We'll block this thing. Yes. Get the counter. Yes. Maneuver. Oh man, that's fantastic. Opponent's just run really good this game. I don't know what he was waiting on. Okay, so let's do math. Definitely jumping here, jumping here. I can block here and here. Block this thing. One of these would survive. The rest would all die. He'd be left with 2 servos. This thing and this thing. And I would need to draw well. I think I have to kill this cultivator. Or at least hope to draw like a malfunction or something. And go to 1. But I'm definitely not feeling too good about this right now. Well, that's a better draw. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's put a counter on it. Yeah. Yes, please. And I can play 9th Richard Troll as another blocker. He had to have... And I can put another counter on this and make a servo. So I can block 1 servo, block here, chump another thing. Yeah, I think that's fine. So he's going to have 4 attackers to my 4 blockers. So I just need to hold the fort for 1 turn. And then I can play the 9th Richard Troll and then activate this. So this thing just needs to live. But no, I can't do that because I can't make a servo if I do that. So he could crew this and attack with this, yeah. Attack with both of these. And that would force me to chump, block, and block. Interesting. It's going to attack with all of them. Okay. Blocks. I can block here, and here, and here. Does he have another combat trick? Because this will be a 3/3 if he doesn't kill it. And I get another servo. Okay. So he's empty-handed. And I drew a Panharmonicon. And so I'm just going to pass the turn. But next turn I'll be at the point where I can start attacking with this Pioneer. That's a 3-turn clock. And I'm going to make this a 4/4. Oh, that's a great draw. Jeez. Ugh. So let's see what he does with this first. He'll probably move the goggles on over. Yep, makes this 3/3, so I need to make this a 4/4. This is a good attack because then next turn I need to draw like a good card, like a fabricate card, to have a chance, because he's going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, because he'll probably crew with this, so 1, 2, 3, and then move the goggles also. So he'll probably have like at least 5 attackers to my 4 blockers. So it's possible that I should just block with the 9th Bridge Patrol and a servo. But I think this gives me the best chance to win, is just trying to draw off the top. Come on, worth one time. Give me a Propeller Pioneer. Something. That might work. The lifelink is a huge game changer. He has no good attack with this thing now unless he's drawn something else that's good. He's drawn so many good cards this game. He's got to start drawing lands eventually. More lands to flood out with. And this thing will just slowly kill him if he has no answer. And it's slowly gaining me life, so we're past the point. Malfunction, that's an excellent draw. It's a fantastic draw. can't attack both of these things yet, right? He can't have another naturalized effect, right? Hand's a keeper. We have both of these, and then we can try to Panharmonicon into Cloud Blazer. Okay, that's good. No place. Okay, fine. Okay, we need to draw lands. Go on, Worth. Don't do this to us. This is an awesome deck. Don't have a play. Don't have a play. Good. I'm not going to attack, just in case he has a removal spell. Like a impeccable timing. Would be impeccable. So we need to run another land here. Would be excellent. Okay. Well, that's the next best thing. Because we get to grow this thing big, I can make it a 4/3 if I want to. Or I can just make 2 servos. I can make 2 servos because the Nice Bridge Patrol is out. Fairgrounds Warden, probably get rid of this. Yep. And Herald of the Fair. Okay. Opponent has lots of good attacks. I can take 6. Yeah, that's fine. Perfect. Living the dream, boys. Just gained 4 and drew 4. And next turn I can Malfunction plus Aether Theorist or Pioneer, or Propeller Pioneer plus Animation Module. What did you have to delete the Cloud Blazer? That's probably a good idea. I'll block here and double block. I'll take 2. Do you have a Caravan? No, Aviary Mechanic? Bouncing the Seed Sculptor? No, it just doesn't use it. Okay. Okay, so how does this work? I can put a counter on it, which triggers that. Yes. And put a counter on it. Triggers that. Yes. We're going off, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, place goggles, probably equipping it. And he can attack with that, and I'll just chomp with a servo. Okay, he just does this. This is an interesting attack. This screams to me that he has like a some sort of a removal spell or like a combat trick. But I think because I can play Malfunction and Aether Theorist next turn, that I'll just chump block 1. Okay, so this is good. Counter. Yes. Counter. Yes. Have to kill my opponent eventually. This is how we envision the deck right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is ridiculous. Probably just going to be attacking out of desperation here. If he has a trick, then I don't really care. I'm so far ahead now. Okay. Let's fragmentize that. Let's do that. Yes. Let's attack for 5. Pass the turn. End of turn, I'll scry here. Sure. It's just the only reason I'm keeping that attack. It's just as another big body. I'm not going to use the ability. Except, I'll probably use it on the Aether Theorist. Okay, puts a counter on that. I'm just going to block it. Gain life. Oh, I forgot to scry. 1, 2. Oh no, I didn't need to. I already put it on top. 6, 7. Scry in response. Put that on top. Yep. And next turn he's just dead because he can't block these flyers. If he plays a flyer, I just malfunction it. Come on. No outs. Yes! That was the sweetest deck I've probably ever drafted, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. That was really sweet. 3 games, even though they were really long, as you would expect with a blue-white deck, and the fact that I am a pretty slow player when it comes to decks with lots of lines like that. So thanks for being patient with me and enjoying me, and leave some comments if you want. Thank you.